This might be the most ambitious or ridiculous thing that we've done while living in Italy. Trying to taste wines from all 20 Italian regions
in one day.
I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Every region swears its wine is the best, so today we're putting that to the test at Mercato dei Vini. With nearly 1,000 winemakers under one roof,
This is incredibly overwhelming.
we're sipping our way across Italy, and whether we make it through all 20 or not,
We're running out of time.
our favorite will be crowned.
Our favorite is...
Let's get tipsy, y'all. So here's how this is going to work. There are 20 regions in Italy, each with its own wine varietals and styles, and our goal is to taste at least one wine from each region before the end of the day.
This festival is one of Italy's biggest festivals for independent winemakers and is organized by the Italian Federation of Independent Winemakers, whose mission is to protect and promote small producers.
We'll be tracking our progress on this map.
So every time we try a new region, that region will light up. Now, wine tasting is super subjective, and at this point in our lives, we've tasted enough to know what we personally like. So if our favorites aren't your favorites, that's kind of the whole point, because wine hits everybody differently.
Just consider this a fun experiment of two people with decent taste buds and a very questionable plan.
Full disclosure, we've explored 4 of these regions already, so we're gonna focus on the other 16 first, before time, or more likely sobriety, run out. And if you want the deeper dives on those wine regions, our Wine Weekend playlist is linked at the end.
Lastly, yes, we'll be spitting off camera, hydrating, and eating, because this isn't a drinking contest. It's a tasting adventure.
Just got our glasses and the holders. It is actually glass. You only get one glass ticket, so we can't break these.
Okay, so now we have to figure out where to start. So based off of the list of all of the vendors, there were 4 of them that had less than 20 representatives. So we're gonna start with those 4, and then we'll work our way through the rest of this list. So we're heading to Molise first.
Tiny but mighty Molise lies between Abruzzo and Puglia with wild landscapes and expressive wines. The white they're known for is the Falanghina del Molise, and the red is the Tintiglia del Molise.
So we weren't really sure how this is gonna go.
Stop 1 did not go as we planned.
We were thinking, and this was our fault because we didn't know. We knew the pours were gonna be small.
No.
What we failed to understand was that we were gonna do a flight of at every single stop.
I think we had like 7 wines in first place, so it's not boding well.
Don't get me wrong, they were phenomenal, and we want to go back and get a bottle. It was very good. That's the other thing too, is you can buy bottles at this wine festival.
About the buying wine bottles, like when we were walking in the line on the way in, even once we got in this place, the number of people that brought wine suitcases or like wagons for their wine, astonishing. We do not. I feel like we're in the minority.
You can rent a shopping cart, and we thought about it. We decided against it. We wanted to be mobile. We are gonna have to figure out the game plan for this.
Good problem to have, I guess.
Yeah, it's great. 1 down, 19 to go.
Yeah.
So let's see where we go next.
Tucked between Puglia, Calabria, and Campania, Basilicata is a rugged, volcanic region with serious character. Many vineyards grow on the slopes of an extinct volcano, Mount Voltura, giving the wines their signature smoky edge.
Stop number 2.
Much better.
We walked up this time. Chris said, can we just taste a white and a red? That particular vendor didn't have white, but they did have a rosé, which was delightful. Alianico del Voltura. Volture was awesome. Guys, I do want to give a disclaimer. We are still learning Italian, and as we continue to go through the regions, our pronunciation is probably going to get a little bit worse.
Number 1, the grape names are difficult. Number 2,
wine. Please be patient with us. Please be kind in the comments. Learning a new language while drinking is going to present a challenge. All right, let's see.
and number 3.
Nestled in Italy's far north along the Austrian border, Trentino Alto Adige blends Italian passion with Austrian precision. So now with 3 tastings in, we've gotten better at saying we'd like to taste 1 white and 1 red. Buongiorno, stiamo imparando italiano. Proviamo uno bianco e uno rosso.
Sì.
Okay, perfecto. For this one, we had the same white.
I don't exactly know the name, but it looks like a Gewürztraminer and was kind of probably a cousin to it. Very bright, acidic, floral.
We split the different
different reds that they had. I tried the 2022 Reserva. Chris got the 2023.
Both of the Lagrein varietal.
So good.
Very good. Both.
Very, very good. We also tried their Brut Rosé. I am a sucker for bubbles. If you guys saw the Prosecco video and the 7 bottles we came home with, I'm a sucker for bubbles. That was fantastic. It was light and bright, and it was a little acidic, which was nice because it wasn't, again, sweet. We don't typically have the sweeter palates. We prefer a little more tart.
That is also 3 for 3 on rosés that we have liked so far. Didn't come in here expecting that.
At this point, we've hit the 3 small ones. The other small one is in another building completely. And by another building, I just mean a good 5-minute walk from here. We have no particular order we're going in now. The next 17, anyone's guess. Let's see where we end up next.
Stretching along Italy's heel, Puglia is sunny, coastal, and one of the country's largest wine-producing regions.
Their main white is the Fiano, and their red is the Primitivo di Manduria.
Super fun fact about Puglia, it produces more wine every year than the entire country of Australia. How crazy is that? Puglia did not disappoint. We tried the Greco. I also tried their local, it was just, what was it, a white grape?
The Bombino.
Yeah, Bambino Bianco. It was so good. It was a nice, light, crisp white. It was great. What are you drinking?
The Nero di Troia. They did not have the Primitivo, which they are known for, but this one is still very good. It's very tannic.
We're 4 in. I have snacks.
We have
so
snacks.
we're going to break into
water.
we should break into the snacks.
Yeah, it is snack time.
Yeah, and then we're going to have lunch soon. So I want to get through stop 10 and then have lunch for a halftime break.
It's good.
Sardinia is an island off Italy's west coast that combines sea breeze and sunshine for bold Mediterranean-style wines.
Their white, the classic Vermentino, and their red is the Cananao, which is also the Grenache.
Sardinia's Cananao is linked to the island's blue zone, which is for longevity. Locals swear by a glass a day, and I can get on board with that. So Sardinia, he was so sweet, didn't speak any English just fine. We are practicing our Italian. Luckily, it's only stop 5. We both really liked what we had.
I had to look this up because we thought we did not drink the main red, but looking this up right now, apparently the Barbaggio, which was on the bottles that we drank, is actually from the Cananao grapes, which is grown in the mountainous regions in the Barbaggio region in Sardinia. So we actually did have the main red grape in Sardinia, so good for us.
I thought all these wines were great. They were approachable, they were drinkable. The grape we've never heard of before. We learned something new today.
Yep.
Now we got to keep going because
We are a quarter of the way through. 5 down, 15 more to go. We're about 2 hours in since we've actually been inside.
yeah, so we got to pick up the pace a little bit.
We do.
Just a little bit. All right, here we go. Remember how we said we had no idea how we were going to pick things? I'm picking this next stop because it's a giant teddy bear. Anything you want to say there, Chief?
I just want to point out, we have picked a wine place because of a giant stuffed animal.
Oh, please.
There are literally 1,000 places to pick a teddy bear one.
Up in Italy's northeast corner, bordering Austria and Slovenia, Friuli is Italy's white wine capital.
So we just went to our first winery from the Friuli Venezia Giulia region, which is where Trieste is, which we went to several months ago. They only had white wines, very good. We want to actually try their red wines as well, so we are on the hunt for another Friuli Venezia Giulia.
Oh, I see one. Let's do this.
It's bubbles, though. We don't see reds, but I see bubbles.
She's easily distracted, if you couldn't tell.
It's bubbles. Guys, wasn't it Coco Chanel that said bubbles is always a good idea? Somebody, Marilyn Monroe, some famous, I'm Googling that right now. Please hold. So bubbles is always a good idea. It was actually Audrey Hepburn saying Paris is always a good idea from a film. I think it should be modified to be bubbles because Paris is fairly singular and not very inclusive. I think bubbles are always a good idea.
The reason we're having a hard time finding one with red is that over 70% of the wines that are there are white wines, which is more than any other Italian region for white wine production. We've walked by a couple different Friuli vendors and all of them have white for obvious reasons. So we're gonna move on. We're not worrying about the red.
We're not forgetting about it though.
Chris is gonna be on the hunt for red for that region. I'm just on the hunt for wine, and luckily for me, I'm gonna win.
Stretching along Italy's Adriatic coast, Marche offers a balance between mountain freshness and coastal charm. Their white wine is a Verdicchio, and their main red is the Rosso Canero.
This is great. We just started with some small bubbles. Oh, it's really good. We are here with the owner, and we actually just learned that vodere, which we've seen multiple times, means very, very, very small vineyard, is what he just told us.
Yeah, I think in Google Translate it once translated as like farm, but makes much more sense as like a small wine producer.
Yeah, we've actually had a couple different bodegas, most notably when we were in Montepulciano. The reason it stuck with us is because the story was really great. Whenever I see bodere, I actually get transported back to Montepulciano. Anyway, I digress.
And because she yelled at me because I was driving over speed bumps too fast. You might remember that one.
I wasn't looking at the screen, I'm looking at the speed bumps you're hitting. If you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. At the end of this, I'll make sure I link it below. We might change up warehouses. We've been in this warehouse for a while. Granted, if you guys, I mean, like, it's
never ending.
We literally have been staying in the back section. Maybe we should walk this way and see what's down the road.
Branch out a little.
We should just go up and down the rows. That's what we're gonna do, up and down the rows. Let's go. At the very tip of Italy's boots, Calabria is surrounded by sun and sea, producing bold and rustic wine. Their white is the Greco Bianco, and their red is Ciro. And fun fact, Ciro wine was once used to toast Olympic champions in ancient Greece. I was worried this is gonna be a boring video.
I don't know why.
I was worried because I thought if we only did 20 samples, y'all were gonna be like, it's 20, y'all are fine. This is like a marathon. We prepped for this. We have learned that when you are going into a marathon drinking day, that you layer correctly. So this morning we had a ham and egg sandwich. I had avocado for some extra fat. Did I say it right?
You did. You still go.
We're about to pull some snacks out. We just left Calabria. He was sweet.
Everybody has been amazing so far.
And it's gonna be really hard to pick a favorite, mostly because we thought we were gonna have 20 to pick from. I think we're in over 40 samples.
You're upwards of 50, yeah.
So, hey, pull your phone out really quick.
Okay.
So just off the cuff of the ones we've had so far, I think the ones that have surprised me most is the Molise, the second red that we had.
Marquilla Rossa, yeah. Which was the first place we went to, actually.
Yeah, which is probably why it's sticking with me the most.
Fair.
Any thoughts on your favorites so far?
No, I agree. I think the one that I labeled as the everyday drinker at the first place, Molise, has still been my favorite. Now it's getting harder and harder as we've had more and more.
We're dumping more and more.
In front of the producers, you're dumping, but they are telling you to dump because they know how big this event is and how much you want to taste.
All right, guys.
8 down, 12 to go.
Here we go. It's 2:30 and I really want food. So we are on the hunt for some food and then head back. This is Texas, Italian, and Mexican. And I'm gonna order something that's called the Taco Smash Burger. Never been so excited to merge two of my loves of life into one unit. I just had the most transcending Taco Smash Burger of my life.
Transcendent.
Transcendent?
You're describing, it's an adjective. You're describing the taco.
But can't I just be transcending? Literally, from eating it, I am going up. I am just going. I am transcending.
That would be ascending.
I'm sticking by it. It was transcending. I don't care what Chris says. We're heading back in. We're going to number 9. Let's go. We can do this, guys. Let's do it.
Italy's smallest and most alpine region, Valle d'Aosta, sits high in the northwest, bordering France and Switzerland. Their white that they're known for is the Petit Arvin, and their red, the Petit Rouge.
So we just left.
Valle d'Aosta.
We actually were able to find both of their local grapes, which is awesome. And we had the white and the red each. I enjoyed both of my taste, but I would say for my personal palate, I wouldn't get a bottle, but I would love to have a glass of that. What are your thoughts?
No, I agree. I think they were both good. Nothing memorable about them.
When you think of a white wine, it was in the category of white wine. When you think of a red wine, it was in the category of red wine. I don't dislike either of them. Would definitely drink them again. I'm just not sure I'd get a bottle. We are going to head to, I think, I saw it over here, the Abruzzo. Montepulciano d'Abruzzo was one of my absolute favorite red wines coming into living here in Italy. And that's changed. Not because I don't still love it, but just because I found others.
Hundreds of others, yeah.
So we're going to go to Abruzzo and then we'll see where it takes us. Located on Italy's central Adriatic coast, Abruzzo stretches from the mountains to the sea, giving its wine freshness and depth. Its best known white is the Trebbiano d'Abruzzo. The region's famous red wine, and my favorite, is Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. Abruzzo's vineyards are some of the highest in Italy, with many planted on mountain slopes overlooking the Adriatic. Abruzzo. That was great.
I'll be honest, we have not had, I don't think since we've been here, the Montepulciano di Abruzzo. We had the, Nobile is the Montepulciano, which is from a different region called Toscana.
Yeah.
But this was good to get back into the Abruzzo version of it.
I'm going back for the 15.
Yeah, I think for me that might have supplanted some of the ones from earlier today. As
Really good. He told us they're only producing 15,000 bottles a year, so super small. He had a 2015 Montepulciano that was just heaven in a glass. And we did try the Trebbiano. Wasn't our favorite Trebbiano. We've actually had Trebbianos here in the Emilia-Romagna region that I think we both prefer. It was just a little bit sweeter. The residual sugar had to have been higher, just given the mouth feel of it. All that to say, we're going to go back with Montepulciano d'Abruzzo 2015 because that was amazing. We told her we're coming back for that because I'm going back.
I think that is halfway through, I believe. Let me check my stats here.
Halftime update. That's what they do at the sports, right?
Not quite. Yes, that is 10 of 20. So we are halfway through. We have 3 hours to go in this festival, so we need to get to it. I think our taste buds are holding somewhat strong so far.
Our note-taking skills, probably not so much. Although we are trying.
We are.
I can't wait to see the replay footage. Replay! It's gonna be great. All right, so with that being said, we have 10 more to go. We're gonna try to rapid fire these. If we don't make it to the last 4, we don't make it to the last 4. We've been to those regions, we've tasted those wines. There's a bunch that we see now. I see Sicilia over here, which I think I might switch to just exclusively red wines unless I find bubbles again.
Yeah, I will say the switching back and forth is a little bit difficult, especially for your taste buds.
Yeah, especially for the whites too, because some of the whites, they're quite jarring.
They're doing a nice job of offering you water to rinse out your glasses, and there's water stations around, but still just for your taste buds and trying to differentiate, it is a little bit difficult.
All right, so with that being said, let's go find
Number 11.
Number 11. Coming in clutch, our friend Claudio, who's a somm, just sent us a list of places that he recommends. So we're gonna head to that Sicilia place because he says it's worth going to. So here we are.
Italy's largest island of Sicilia blends volcanic energy with centuries of winemaking heritage. Their white is the Grillo, where their red is the Nerello Mascalese.
We've actually done Catania, and we, back in 2020, did a Mount Etna tour where we got to go to a winery and taste on Mount Etna. And that was probably one of the cooler wine regions we've gotten to do in Italy.
Yeah.
We weren't YouTubing then, so we don't have any documentation of it. With that being said, the wine that we just had, I really liked the red, the 2015 red. The other stuff he poured, I was not a fan of. Thoughts?
No, I agree. The last thing he poured was just still in my mouth. The taste is...
It was an after-dinner wine, is what we asked.
Digestif.
It was the type of wine that's so sugary you want to brush your teeth. And I hate that feeling. We're standing in front of Lazio. Let's go see what they have. Home to Rome, Lazio's vineyards grow across volcanic hills and fertile plains steeped in history. Their red is a Cesanese. All right, so we're going back for a bottle of that. It was awesome. It was so tannic, which is my favorite thing on this planet. It was so, so good. And maybe I'm at the point where it's my taste buds need the super tannic wines.
It's often compared as a younger Chianti.
I just drank was definitely a older Chianti.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was much more bold than I thought. I still got a little bit left of mine. It's a little bit more bold than I was expecting, which we love.
That was awesome. On to the next one. Hot by Umbria. The first one we got with bubbles.
In the classical method, so like champagne.
With 0 sugar, so it is a...
Extra brut.
Thank you. Dry means sweet, and brut means dry. With that being said, they also have their own olive oil. Most of these places do have some sort of food that you can taste with the wine, especially if you're doing a full flight, just like we have. This was awesome. Their olive oil was phenomenal. And whatever I am drinking, I said to Chris, I would want a bottle. I know I can be dramatic, but this is a half a glass of wine. He gave us literally 3 half glasses of wine.
I've been drinking for a while.
We actually had all whites from them, and one of the whites we had was a
Mercato.
Mercato. That one's a hard one. We have the Trebbiano, and that was a porch pounder. Man, I would just sit on our porch if we had a porch, hypothetical porch. It's more like a balcony that just fits me. A very small balcony here. But we both have the Mercato.
Bricchetto.
Mercato.
Don't overcomplicate it.
Mercato.
There it is.
It's very good. It's light, super approachable. Very, very good.
7 more to go. We've got about 2 hours left in this before they close for the day, so we need to pick up the pace here a bit and get going.
It's called research, Mom.
From the Alps to Lake Garda, Lombardia balances cool climate elegance with world-class bubbles. Franciacorta is Italy's first sparkling wine to earn the DOCG status, and it's the answer to champagne.
And if you guys have never had Franciacorta, I love Prosecco. I am a Prosecco all day babe, but Franciacorta is like, next level bubbles. It's amazing.
Hugging the Italian Riviera is Italy's northwestern shoulder. Liguria's cliffside vineyards overlook the sea, making every bottle a postcard.
The wine that we had was great.
We did not have either of their two most well-known. We had a Grenache, which is a Grenache varietal.
And in the States, you would see Grenache and like a GSM blend.
Yeah.
That's probably where you would see it the most. You'd rarely find Grenache
on its own.
On its own in the States, unless it's a very specific producer. We're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna speak for Chris, he can correct me if I'm wrong. We're gonna check the box that says, we liked it as a glass, we're not gonna go back for a bottle.
Agreed. 15 stops in, I agree with that. 75% of the way there. Almost there. We are in the home stretch. Next up is Campania, though. That's the last one that we have not been to that is on our list. And then we've got the 4 that we have been to round out the day. So
Let's
here we
do
go.
it. Guys, we can do it.
Campania is home to Naples and the beautiful Amalfi Coast, and it is where Mount Vesuvius volcanic soil meets the Mediterranean breeze. Their red is the Aglianico. The vineyards around Pompeii have been producing wine since the ancient Roman times, which is why some of their wines there are the best in the region. It's the final countdown.
Okay.
Nailed
Wait, you did nail it. I mean, there's perfect have nothing on us. Listen. Oh, we got red wine teeth. In case you guys did not know this, if you drink a lot of red wine, you get red wine teeth. Chris, smile. His is better than mine.
My teeth are normally not this way, just so you know.
It's a red wine tint. It just means that you're a baller. Remember that the next time you get red wine teeth.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. We just did the region of
Campania.
Campania, and we had the Aglianico. And this is an incredible, underrated style that is so approachable and so yummy. And I had no idea where it came from. I'll be honest. It's great. We got 4 left. We're gonna save Emilia Romagna for last. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go in order of the farthest away at this point. So I'm pretty sure it's Veneto or Piemonte, and then Toscana, and then Emilia Romagna. Let's get
We can do it.
Guys, we just did the most adorable tasting at a Veneto winery. We drank some absolutely phenomenal Prosecco, which, as you guys know, love bubbles. We have 3 more left. We have less than an hour. We're gonna do this. We got this, guys.
As you can imagine, at this point, our sole goal was to finish, so we quickly tasted at Piemonte and then dashed around, making it to Toscana.
One left.
I see Emilia Romagna. I saw a guy over here with nobody there. We have 1 bottle of wine and we have like 20 minutes. We're doing this, guys. We're doing it. We freaking did it.
We did it.
This is the last pour. This is Emilia Romagna.
We saved home for last.
We literally just stopped and we're like, we can't continue to tell you guys about these awesome regions because these 4 we've already been to. So if you want to know more about these regions, we have full guides. We're gonna link them all for you guys at the very end. We're gonna go ahead and finish these. We're gonna run around really fast, grab the rest of the bottles that we want, and we're gonna tell you guys our favorite coming up.
After that.
Look at this cart. They made good decisions.
I will say it is difficult to come up with final thoughts, but we did come up with a couple of final bottles. So if that tells you anything, I guess that does. It's been like 40 different wines tonight.
It has been like 100 different wines. Please understand that this event started at 11 and we got in line at 10:45.
It is 6:55.
We dumped a lot of wine. We dumped a significant amount of wine. And doing a flight at 20 wineries might have been a little bit adventurous.
If you guys have made it this far, holy moly, you deserve an award.
Thanks for sticking around. Even though it's nearly impossible to compare and rank such diverse wines, we came into this saying that we were going to crown our favorite. So without further ado, our favorite is...
Abruzzo.
Abruzzo, yeah. See.
It's the winner today, yeah, agreed. It's not our favorite forever.
No, it's our favorite.
It might be, who knows, but it's definitely our favorite for today.
We were genuinely surprised it took us a full 7 hours to do this. We were not prepared to do a full flight at every single tasting.
A huge shout out to all of the incredible winemakers and organizers who made this festival possible and what it is.
If you discovered a new Italian region that you've never heard of and you want to try or give a visit to, please let us know, drop us a comment below, and give this video a like. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We're running out of time.
Wait, guys, we're just running out of steam. It's not plugged in, so you gotta yell.
We are in it to win it.
Da-da-da-da. Too soon?
Da-da-da-da-da.